Lost Knowledge of Healing from Our Creator by Dr. Zahid Ali and Adam Ali. Are you thinking about retirement? The question to think about: at those days, would you be very healthy or you'll be very sick? You'll be surprised. Look around at people who are retired. Look at their health situation and then try to understand why. Our Creator, healing power in fruits and vegetables. You see, our Creator is very clever, because through the years and through the time mankind forgets, and mankind's in loss, except for the constant reminder from their Creator. So what our Creator has done is, because of lost knowledge through healing from our Creator created fruits and vegetables to resemble certain parts of our body. In this course we're going to go through, we're actually going to see, and we're going to give you a live example, or I shouldn't say live, we'll give you examples of different fruits and vegetables that recognize different parts, resembles different parts of our body. And the fact is, those fruits and vegetables are actually beneficial in the healing or the curing, or whatever you want to call it, the betterment of that specific part. So our Creator left the signs in creation. He actually put the fruits and vegetables to resemble different parts of our body functions, whether it's physical body parts or the organs and stuff like that. He actually put that sign for us. Amazing, and we thank Him for that. It has been said that our Creator first separated the salt water from the fresh water, and made dry land, and planted gardens, and made animals and fish, all before making mankind, humankind. He made and provided what we needed before we were created. These are the best and the most powerful when eaten raw. We're slow learners. So, and not just slow learners, but we also forget through the time. So He left clues. Our Creator left us great clues as to what food helps what part of our body. Our Creator's natural cure. This is an amazing discovery of natural cures with fruits and vegetables. This is one of Allah's signs in creation. As it says in the Quran, Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim, we will show them our signs in the horizon and within themselves until it is clear to them that it is the truth. It is not enough for your Lord that He is a witness over everything. Ameen. Also it says in the Holy Bible, in Genesis, God said, Behold, I have given every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of the tree, yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Very interesting. Our Creator's signs in creation. In the Quran, it is mentioned, we will show them our signs on the horizon and within themselves until it is clear to them that is the truth. This is enough for your Lord, that He is the witness over everything. Surah 53. In the Bible, Genesis 1:29, and God said, Behold, I have given every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which the fruit of the tree yields seed. To you shall be your meat. So from these scriptures of the Injil, which is the Bible, and the Quran, it talks about God reminding people of His signs, and the signs of the fruits and vegetables, and which parts of our body to help as our meat, as our healing. This is just a chart. They call it Doctrine of Food Signature. So it basically shows different types of fruits and vegetables that targets different parts of the human body. So this is just a chart that gives you this idea. Carrots. Carrots, when you slice it, it resembles your eyes. So slicing a carrot looks like the human eye, the pupil, the iris. Right? So there's radiant lines, looks just like the human eye. Yes, science has shown carrots greatly enhance the blood flow and the function of the eyes. Carrots are full of vitamins, antioxidants, and beta-carotene that decreases the chance of muscular degeneration, leading to cause of loss of vision in older people. So this is very interesting that the carrot, when sliced, resembles your eye. So our creator is showing us the carrot is great for your eyes. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, when you slice it, has 4 chambers. So tomato has 4 chambers and is red. The heart has 4 chambers and is also red. All the research shows that tomatoes are loaded with lycopene and are indeed pure heart and blood flow. So tomatoes help the blood flow. It's good for the heart. It resembles the heart and the chambers. Grapes. Okay, grapes hang in a cluster and has the shape of a heart. Each grape looks like blood cells, and all research shows today that grapes are profound heart and blood vital food. So each one of these grapes, if you look at it, they look like the blood cells that we have. They're round and circular, and they found that this is great for our blood cells. With it causes the growth for you and your crops, the olive, the date palms, the grapes, and every kind of fruit therein. This is indeed an evidence, proof, and sign from our people. So this is a verse that was mentioned about the grapes, the olive, and the date palm. So the grape was mentioned in the scripture. So Surah 16 verse 11 talks about the grape. Wow, walnut, amazing. Have you ever opened a walnut? Have you seen it has 2 sides? A left side, a right side. Look at the picture on top of the walnut and to the very right of your brains. Has the left side and a right side and all those squiggly things like a walnut. So walnut resembles the brains. So this is a very interesting thing, that a walnut looks like the left and right hemisphere, the upper cerebellum and the lower cerebellum. Even wrinkles of the fold on the nuts looks just like the neocortex. We know walnut helps develop 3,000 neutrons transmitted. So neutrons transmitters for the brain's function. So basically what they're saying is that the brain is good for, the walnut is good for your brains. So imagine eating a walnut and not even recognizing this. This is amazing. So our creator have created walnuts to help aid brain function. Kidney beans. Kidney beans, if you look at our kidney in our body, and a kidney bean, it looks the same. Amazing. So the kidney beans is shaped like your kidney. So actually the healing and the help benefit for kidney functions, and yes, they look exactly the same as a human kidney. So they found the kidney bean actually correlates to helping the kidney. Amazing. All these scientists are discovering something which the old native people, the old ancestors from way back in natural healing used to use the fruits and vegetables for healing different parts of our body, and then of course through time all this knowledge was lost, but scientists are always saying, okay, well, we discovered. They didn't discover anything. This was done a long time ago. Mushrooms. Have you ever sliced a mushroom? When you slice the mushroom in half, it resembles the human ears. Mushroom improves hearing ability since it contains vitamin D, which is healthy for your bones, especially for the 3 tiny bones in the ear that transmit sound to the brain. Amazing. Broccoli. The close-up of a tiny green tip on a broccoli head looks like hundreds of cancer cells. A team of research in the United States National Cancer Institute found if a weekly serving of broccoli was enough to reduce the risk of prostate cancer by 45%. Alright, we got two things, ginger and ginger root. Well, if we look at the ginger root, it looks like the human body. So this is good for curing many ailments of the body. Also, if we break the ginger off, it looks like the stomach, as you see the picture on the left. Anyone who ever reached for a glass of ginger ale when their stomach aches knows about the anti-nausea effect of ginger. So ginger helps the stomach when it's upset. So if it's fitting that the herb somewhat resembles the digestion organ, according to some of these doctors, the gingerol, which is the ingredients responsible for the ginger scent and taste, it is listed in the USDA database as a polychemical of having the ability to prevent nausea and vomiting. So it's good for nausea, it's good for vomiting, it's good for people that have bad stomach situation, gastric problems. So ginger is very, very good. Ginger root is also used in many different elements to curing different parts of our human body. Well, again, let's look at the picture of the stomach, and look at a picture of a mango. So mango resembles the stomach. The fiber of mango helps our digestion system, and gastric specialists in India, peel is given to people with inflamed stomach. So this is good for when your stomach is burning, stomach hurts. The mango is good. The enzyme in mango, which is good for cleaning the bowel, the filth within, and are usually used as an antidote for all toxins effect inside the body. So there's many different things on the pulp to the mango eating helps relieve and calms the stomach. You have a nervous stomach, gastric stomach, all this thing helps from the mango. Apples. Look at an apple and look at the heart. You know, the apple shapes like the heart. Eating an apple or two each day may reduce heart disease risk factors. There's studies show eating apple daily appears to lower the level of cholesterol and two other markers associated with plaque and inflammation in the artery walls. In addition to the cardiovascular benefits, there's some evidence that apples help reduce blood sugar and controls appetite. Wow, you remember, you look at celery, bok choy, rhubarb. Many of these look like your bones. These foods specialize in targeting the bone strength. Bones contain 23% calcium, and these food have the 23% calcium that's required for the bones. If you don't have enough calcium in your diet, your body pulls it from the bones, thus making them weak. These food regenerate the skeletal structure of the body. So eat a lot of celery, eat rhubarb, use bok choy. Alright, they used to say celery is good for cholesterol, but actually it's not really the celery. Right, celery is for the bones, but actually celery root. Root is the thing that they're talking about. They forget to tell you the word root. They just say celery. If you ever see in the store celery, look at it on the top picture, the white one. It looks like all these arteries. So celery looks like arteries, even the bottom, all these things coming out of it. It looks like the arteries that we have in our heart. The root is good for reducing cholesterol. Avocado, eggplant, pear targets healthy function for a woman, the womb, and the cervix for a woman. They look just like the organs. Today's research shows that a woman eating an avocado a week helps to balance hormones, sheds unwanted birth weight, prevents cancer, and how profound it is that it takes exactly 9 months to grow a tree, an avocado tree, from blossom to its ripened fruit, and it takes, for us, we know, 9 months for a baby to arrive here on this planet. There's 14,000 photolytic chemicals comprised of nutritional in each one of these foods. Modern scientists have studied and named only 141 of them. Fig. Figs is full of seeds and hangs in two when they grow. Figs increase the mobility of sperms, increase the number of sperms, as well as overcome male problems. Now, this says in chapter 95 at teen, swear by the fig and olive. So the fig and olive is mentioned in the scriptures. Sweet potato, yams, all of these look like a pancreas, and it helps to regulate the sugar for diabetes. So this is a very good, if you have diabetes, is a very good product, right? A vegetable, or some people call it a fruit, but whatever it is, fruit or vegetable for the pancreas. If you don't have it, it's good to take it because it helps also for the pancreas. So might as well use it on a regular basis. Bitter melon, most people know as bitter melon, but in the West Indies it's called Karela. India is called Karela. Looks like the pancreas, and the bitter melon is great for nutritional values. It's a plant like an insulin, then known to lower the blood sugar level. So this is a great things for the glucose in your system. It's synthetic for the cells of the liver, the muscles, the tissues. Together, these components are thought to be responsible for reduction of blood sugar levels in treatments of type 2 diabetes. So they're saying it's good. People are saying it's good. Also, the Karela leaf is really good by boiling the leaf. That's from the same Karela plant, and drinking it for the diabetes. Olives. Olives are great. They're great healthy function for the female reproduction area. Also, we mentioned the fig is great for the male, and in this section it talks about we swear by the fig and olive. So fig and olive is mentioned, one for male and one for female. Oranges, grapefruit, other citric fruit, lemon, lime. They look like the mammogram gland for women, but actually assist the health of the breast and the movement of the lymph in and out of the breast. So it resembles it, and it's actually good for targeting that. So this is another good fruit for people to take. Onions. When you cut the onions, right, they look like your blood cell. Today, the researchers show onions help clear waste materials from all the blood cells. They even produce tears, which washes the layers of the eyes. Working companions with garlic, they also eliminate the waste materials and the dangerous free radicals from the body. Swear of man, which means the beneficent. So our Creator says in this chapter 55, repeat it over and over. So which of the favors of your Lord can you deny? And we can't. All the favors that our Creator has given us, we cannot deny it. So even all the fruits, vegetables, our livelihood, the air we breathe, the water we drink, right, all the substance that is provided is we cannot deny. So which of the favors of your Lord can you deny? Let's have some fun. Healthy eating. Amazing. Amazing what these fruits and vegetables can do to our face. Some more interesting pictures that were made up of many parts, and the fruits and vegetable targets those parts. More fruits and vegetable, please. It's amazing. We look at this cut out of the body inside, and we look at these things, which the ginger for the stomach, the eggplant, tomato for the heart, and the cauliflower for the lung system. Amazing when you start looking at all these things, and they can actually replace different parts of our organ from the picture wise. More fruits and vegetables. When we look at a banana, we can actually make it a smile. You know, we curve it, we put the banana inside, it looks like our mouth. Eating a banana will cheer you up and put a smile on your face. This popular fruit contains a lot of protein. When it digests, it converts into neurotransmitter called serotonin, which is the mood regulating chemical in the brain. Bananas can be termed as an antidepressant drug, since it adjusts the levels of serotonin production in the brains. It's also mentioned in the scriptures, the banana tree, the fruit tree, one above another. Okay, so we have the long beans, the one on top. Long beans in the West Indies we call bora. The long beans look like you're here. So you look at the side, and this will target your hair. It looks like your hair. At the bottom we have cashew. Cashew looks like your nose, and eat a lot of cashew to help your nose. Alright, chickpeas. We call it chickpeas, we call it chana. If we look at the picture at the top, it looks like your bum, right? You're behind. You're in the West Indies, you're bati. So this targets those areas because it looks like those areas. We look at the next one, the corn. Corn, if we look at it, you take it out, it looks like your teeth. So the corn basically targets your teeth. Well, pomegranate is pretty bloody. It looks like blood. It looks like red blood cells, right? So they help reduce the risk of developing certain types of heart disease. Studies have shown drinking the juice, right, daily has less narrowing of the arteries, as well as beneficial effect on the blood pressure and cholesterol level. They also contain many antioxidants. So I mean, as a whole, it looks like your heart. Each individual one looks like blood cells, and they're full. When you bite into them, it's full of red juice, just like the blood. So this targets those things for your blood. Okay, so the teeth, the blood. So we talked about the pomegranate being for blood cell. It looks also like your teeth, so it could be used for that also. In the scripture it says, "In them both will be fruits, and date palms and the pomegranate." There's a mention in the chapter 55, right, verse 68, that the pomegranate was also mentioned in it. Also somewhere else is mentioned that the pomegranate is in heaven, so the heavenly fruit. Okay, so on top we see these long sticks. They're called saijin, drumstick in English. Saijin, we see at the bottom, asparagus. They all look like your bones, so these target the bone structure. Alright, so we have kiwi slice, cucumber slice, and we have okra. Okay, when you slice okra, any one of these slices looks like your eyes, so they target the eyes. And we know okra is actually good in vitamin A for the eyes. Alright, on top we have something we call kowa, or jackfruit. So you have jackfruit, kowa. Malaysia, you have durian. We also have in the middle picture soursop, watermelon, and we have cabbage. All these look like the stomach, and they're all good for the stomach. Alright, so we can see in the top picture, it looks like muscles and it looks like bones. This is a cassava, right? Cassava is yucca. In English here they have yucca, but it's cassava in the West Indies, and it helps for the muscle. It looks like the muscles, and it looks like your bones. Pineapple, slice, kiwi, all of them look like your eyes. Underneath we have the guinea, lychee families. They all look like they have flesh, right? So this is good for, we have flesh. and then there's a seed inside, which could be your bones, but the flesh covers the bones, as mentioned in the scripture. Alright, the top one is shamrock, 5-finger, right? So this is basically covers, the top one covers our fingers. I mean, it actually has 5. They call it 5-finger in the West Indies. Some people call it star fruit, shamrock. They're all the same fruit, but they have 5, just like we have 5 fingers. So it looks like 5 fingers. Underneath we have, to the right, the peas. Peas look like, if we look at our hands, it's breaking into the back of our hands, or we see it's breaking into segments, just like the peas have different segments inside. And on the bottom left we have something called whitey. Whitey is a delicious fruit. That's from the West Indies. I don't know about outside, but it's in the West Indies. And again, it looks like your joints on the fingers as the control. So these are really good for the fingers and the joint. Alright, coconut. Coconut. It looks like our head. In our head, we have the skull, and the skull is hard, and then protects the inner side. Right. So coconut, actually, when you look at it, when it's got the hard brown covering, which is like a skull, and then the inside it protects. Now, if we look at some of these coconut, the one on the top, it's got 2 eyes and a nose or a mouth. So this resembles our head. This one, the orange one in the right hand side, this is the same thing. It's got like how we have a little layer on the outside before the skull. This has got a hard seed inside, and it's got a layer on the outside. Alright, sugar cane. We love sugar cane. Sugar cane looks like our spinal cord. It's a long cord, or a long stick I should say, and it's got different sections inside. So like different sections, just like the spinal cord, it comes all the way straight down. So this is probably targets the spinal cord. So these are some other things that look like the heart. We have strawberry on the top, we have the dragon fruit, we have this vegetable with roots onto it, and on top we have sapodilla. Sapodilla looks like long, just like how the heart comes down, right? So these things target the heart. Plantain, beautiful plantain. Lots in India, Africa, the West Indies, all have, South America have plantain. Plantain, it's good when you slice this. It's good. It looks like your eyes. So it's good for your eyes. They shape and curve wise. They look like your heart. Not your heart. Sorry, your what do you call it? Your stomach. Looks as long and tall like your bones. It could be looking like your kidney. So it looks like, it resembles many different parts of your body. And actually, studies have shown it's good for vision, the heart, the stomach, the bones, intestine, and kidney. Also in the scriptures, it's one of the heavenly fruits mentioned is plantain. Well, there's another vegetable I seen when I was at the supermarket, and the way it's curved, it looks like your ears. For an active lifestyle, eat fruits and vegetables and enjoy a healthy lifestyle.